Having a girlfriend who weighs 2,000 pounds. What kind of experience is that? To understand Olympia's joy, Baki actually lay down on the same bed as Maria, in front of over 4,000 prisoners. Seeing this, Olympia was furious, ready to explode. But to his surprise, Maria remarked, "Two grown men fighting over a handkerchief is utterly ridiculous." Hearing his girlfriend's words, Olympia felt like a fool. Seizing the moment of his distraction, Kaibal landed a fierce kick to Olympia's face, followed by a palm strike that pierced his eardrum. Finally, Kaibal plucked a few strands of hair, intending to damage Olympia's cochlea while he was vulnerable. But just as Kaibal thought victory was within reach, Olympia suddenly seized his wrist with an iron grip. The immense force forced Kaibal to release his hold. Now, it was Olympia's turn to counterattack. With a powerful punch, he sent Kaibal flying like a broken kite, smashing hard against the wall. True to his title as the world's strongest fighter, Olympia had knocked Kaibal unconscious with a single blow. Such terrifying strength left Baki in awe. Having achieved his goal, Baki turned to thank Maria. Praised by Baki, the usually aloof Maria actually blushed with shyness. Seeing this, Olympia bowed deeply to Baki. It had been a long time since he'd seen Maria so happy. At that moment, the over 4,000 prisoners present chanted Olympia's name in unison. But then, the prison square suddenly echoed with a pirate shanty. Everyone turned toward the sound. To their shock, Kaibal, who had been defeated, was rising again. He slapped mud onto his face, and under the stunned gazes of the crowd, Pirate King Kaibal completed his ritual war paint. To the rhythm of the fierce pirate song, advanced slowly toward Olympia. Then, with a sudden sprint, he launched a flying kick straight into Olympia's weak spot. The terrifying force sent Olympia soaring into the air. It seemed even the world's strongest fighter wasn't so invincible after all. Now Olympia lay motionless on the ground. Seeing this, the prisoners began chanting Kabal's name. Olympia had finally had enough. With a slight exertion, he sprang back to his feet. It seemed he had truly underestimated the Pirate King's strength. Since that was the case, Olympia decided to hold back no longer. Facing Kabal's renewed assault, he proved with raw power who truly ruled this prison. With just one strike, Kaibal was completely knocked out cold. Yet, just as he was about to give up, images flashed through his mind. His suffering people back home, and the comrades who had fought alongside him against all odds. Reignited fighting spirit, waved like a pirate flag in the wind. Even the smallest ship must take down a giant vessel. In that moment, Kaibal felt surging with power. He began gathering his strongest attack. In an instant, the entire arena was engulfed in a blinding white light. When the glow faded, only Kaibal remained, basking in the crowd's cheers. But then, the strongest creature on Earth, Yujiro Hanma, suddenly appeared in the prison. He even offered to bestow the title of strongest creature on Earth upon Kaibal. Yet when Kaibal saw Yujiro and Baki, the most mismatched father-son duo, laughing and talking together, he realized everything before him was an illusion. In reality, he had already been knocked unconscious by Olympia. Seeing Kabal's rigid, beaten body, the crowd gasped in shock. Without a doubt, Olympia had won this duel. Now, no one dared question the prison king's strength, but Baki alone held a different view.
You're pretty strong.